All right, it's Butlee and Patch. It's Patch and Butlee. It's Patley. We're doing Civs, or I'm doing Civs. I played a bit of Civs, and Butlee's going to join us in spectating it.
I'm here.
Today I'm playing Australia. It's a mod. Unfortunately, in Civs 5, you can't play custom mods with other people. So I thought maybe it'd be interesting to showcase Australia and some other mods. And this mod has some absolutely beautiful music, by the way.
Well, we live in Australia, so it's an appropriate kind of civilization to do.
Yeah, and just to go over the ability that Australia has, if you're familiar with Civs, enjoy. If you're not familiar with Civs, don't worry about it. But Australia's ability in this game is your cities pop as puppets, and you get tourism from your extra cities. And that's meant to represent sort of the colonization and immigration in Australia. That's basically what it's meant to be. And so I thought that was kind of novel.
It's like how we claimed New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
As a tourist attraction. Any New Zealand people listening are just like, they just deleted their... they're not watching anymore. They said, nah, we've had enough of that.
So yeah, we should meet some fun other civs along the way. Hopefully you'll get to enjoy it. I decided to go for 2 scouts because I didn't really know what my plan was here.
I think you're on an island, you probably don't need them, but it'll be okay.
Well, that was my thing, is if I'm on an island, then I'll go lots of coastal cities and I'll go into Liberty. But if I'm in like a mainland area, I'll just go tradition. Because that was the other thing, desert folklore is available to me with being right on desert. So I was feeling pretty optimistic. I was thinking I could get desert folklore, I can go into Liberty, and I can just make 1 million cities all really close to each other.
Desert folklore obviously gives you faith based on your desert tiles, so obviously with all this barren desert around us, that's how the world perceives Australia.
And the other idea in that is you make lots of cities close to each other and you use pagodas or mosques to generate a lot of happiness and faith. So you can sustain a lot of low population cities, but have a lot of power because you've got so many cities. It's a different style to play if you've never tried it before.
Wow. Yerevan in Australia?
Something to say about the mod is I think it broke city-states somehow. They don't display all their information. Like up the top left, there's sort of that gap next to their name. But yeah, other than that...
The trouble can be sometimes is like a modding community.
Yeah.
And some mods are created, like, if there's a generally accepted mod. I know there's a lot of mods about city-states and the UI and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if they make a mod based on, everyone has this mod, so we'll just make our mod assuming you have that mod.
Yeah.
And so that's how a lot of these things break. I've seen a lot of that.
Also,
they never really say, you need the city-state UI mod to play.
Yeah. Also, I am just going to go at my own pace, which will be quite fast because it was single player, and I wasn't really waiting up for anyone, so...
Well, you were more just trying it out. You weren't stressing over the decisions and things like that.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it pretty quick and light and, see what I could find. See what I could get out of Australia.
What's really interesting... Because Civs is one of those games that you play, and even if you play multiplayer, you still play your own way to some degree. So it's like how you move your tiles, the stepping and the direction and the pathing you take, and how you navigate around the game. Like, for example, what I'm getting at, I zoom out more and manage that way. Like, I can't handle this zipping around the screen all the time. I spend a lot more time, like, thinking about movement and steps. I mean, it's not such a big deal because you have scouts and they can go over each terrain.
Yeah.
There. But I make sort of circular paths around the shroud I don't just like go in one direction as far as I can.
Not many neighbors.
You sort of zigzag a bit to eat up all the...
Yeah.
That's what I mean, like, it's not a big deal, it's just a preference thing, and it's really interesting to see how someone else does it, because you don't ever talk about that kind of thing in multiplayer, you just do.
I hate how city-states interrupt your music, because I love this music. It makes me feel inspired.
This is Once a Jolly Swagman.
Yep.
Instrumental.
Who do you think we're gonna meet, Dan? Who do you think we'll meet first? No, I mean, like, civ-wise.
Indonesia.
That's a pretty good guess.
That's my guess.
Okay.
Liberty it is. Ooh.
Well, it wouldn't be Australia without liberty. Or something.
No, we don't do political jokes on this channel. Whoa.
What?
What? You didn't tell me you had custom things in here.
Australia is custom. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you said you had the Australian custom, not all your other custom mods put on.
What do you mean, all my other custom mods?
So,
I'm pretty sure Skaven were a part of normal civs.
What is Skaven based on?
Skaven are the rat people from Warhammer.
Okay, I'm not a Warhammer person, so I didn't know that.
That's alright. I tried to pick things that you'd know.
Good start. Okay, is he gonna hide in that nook?
He's not gonna last. Spoilers, he's dead.
Oh no. Sometimes I get into this loop where I put a unit on, like, rest till healed, and then an archer sits below him and keeps, like, hitting him.
Yeah.
And you don't realize, and like 20 turns later, you're like, why did that guy never heal?
Yeah. Well, now that my trick has been revealed, that there are, that no other team, in fact, is a normal civ by any measure. What references do you think you're going to see in this? What civs do you think?
I don't even know. Are we going to see, like, more modern African countries, or?
Yeah, I will say that. I will say yes. There is at least one modern African country.
Like, I couldn't even tell you which.
I mean,
like, say, like Kenya or something like that doesn't really have a civ. But
I hope we run into them, like, straight away, but I don't know if we do.
Whoa. I was like, what the hell is going on?
I actually tried to click on all those things. They don't do anything. He wouldn't be my friend.
Make friends with the humans? Who would have thought? Oh my god. I thought you'd, like, broke.
No.
So we've been fairly, I don't know, what do you say, diligently recording in this recent spate. This patch is sort of like, generally I look after it just because it's no big deal. Like, we do it interchangeably, but this is Patch's first sort of go.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he screwed it up.
Restart
Whatever
the video.
Running on his other screen popped up. I'm like, wait, no, this is still civs.
Not gonna lie, the Skaven is probably one of the worst ones to find, because it's not very entertaining compared to some of them.
Oh, you're gonna lose that guy now.
Nah, he's good. I think the Barbarian just ignores him for some reason. Oh, there's a hills there, he can't reach it. Yeah.
Yeah. All that talk of Kenya, you baited me.
Well, there is an African civ. I will tell you now, none of them are real civs. So you can readjust your guesstimates on what we're going to run into.
What's the...
No, it's not Black Panther.
Okay, then. That was my guess.
No, you're thinking much too literal there.
Too meta.
Yeah. I don't actually know if we will meet them, unfortunately. So I've actually run this like 2 or 3 times, just playing these custom civs, because some of them are actually quite novel. Like the Skaven, they get a special faith building that boosts swamps and marsh, or marsh and something bad. Makes them science territories, which I thought was interesting. Oh, there it is.
Whoa. What the hell is with this screen? I love the little icon emblem thing. Why has he got a smiley face and an apple as part of his name?
So that's the African Civ, and as you can see, his units are lions. That's not a custom unit, by the way. That was a spearman. All of his units are just lions. Oh dear. There's one more Civ I hope I run into, but I can't remember if I ran into it in this game. Because like I said, I played this a few times. I ran into a couple of the Civs a few times. With interesting results, as you can imagine.
So, just quickly, not related to Civs. Just while we're on, like, I don't know, 90s things. While Patch was setting up, I was flapping around on Facebook, and Facebook has the X number of people are talking about this.
Oh, yeah?
Based on, I don't know, hashtags or whatever it is these days on Facebook. And I was like, why are 21,000 people talking about Captain Planet?
Is there a new movie coming out?
Apparently, Leonardo DiCaprio is going to write it.
What was I saying just the other day about a 30-year cycle?
It's so relevant. If you're watching our Tactics Ogre series, we've been talking about the cycle that things come back into fashion. And we were talking mostly about movies and TV and things like that. After a while, they start remaking them.
After about 25 to 30 years, you see things start to re-emerge. That's my estimate.
I mean, people have always known that in, like, fashion and clothing sense.
Yeah.
That's been a pretty common, like, you know, your parents will always say, oh, I used to wear these kind of shoes when I was young, you know?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Maybe not like, and it's maybe not always you, it's like, it skips your generation, it's the one after, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, they tend to, I always like popping the golden age there. Things tend to swing around in 30 or 40 years. But yeah, it's just funny. And so everyone, the big thing is like, is Leo writing it and directing it, or is he going to act as one of the characters? Imagine Leonardo DiCaprio as Captain America, Captain Planet, sorry.
No, I think he needs to be the Firing, the American, Wheeler.
I actually don't remember Captain Planet at all.
That's okay.
Any of the characters. I know they had a representation of Gaia. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember if she was significant in the story or just there as a cameo, or I don't remember at all. I kind of missed that. I don't know if it was just the timing or if it just was, I don't know, maybe I was a few years after it was popular. I don't know. Or a few years before even. I can't remember.
So, if I could, do you mind if I go over the civs we've encountered so far? Just to explain what they do, because I find it fascinating. I find people are really creative with this sort of thing. So, Asgore, his civ, the Underground, they get great people, Golden Age points, from combat. So the more they fight, the more they get a Golden Age. That's really interesting. Meanwhile, Simba...
because that means genocide is canon.
Yeah, apparently.
Undertale jokes get.
And Simba... He gets, I can't remember what it was. It might be like culture or something.
See, he should get happiness from not fighting. Hakuna Matata.
He gets culture or something like that. He gets it from animals that you're working on. Animal tiles.
Righto.
Then he's also got Mufasa. Mufasa replaces great writers and gives you amazing quotes. He gives you... He says stuff like, you should see this, Simba. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view.
Oh no, the Disney is strong in this one.
And another weird thing about him is his nation pops great musicians. Like, just all the time. I don't know why.
Like Elton John.
Well, that's basically the joke. But Pride Rock, instead of having... It's the palace... Pride Rock is, that it replaces your palace. Instead of having a great art slot, it has 2 great musician slots. So your capital can have 2 great music slots. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I actually played that one. I was so fascinated by it. I had to play The Lion King, and it was really fun to play.
Did you know that they made like a mini series for Timon and Pumbaa?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if it was any good. I just remember that there was that time where those kind of characters.
That music.
Yeah, they were all over it. It's iconic, that music.
Yeah.
I think the day that something like that is not well respected or well known is the day that I admit, yeah, I'm getting old.
Yeah. What else? So it doesn't happen in this game, but the battle music of Australia is actually really good as well. And unfortunately, Simba just simply doesn't have. He simply doesn't have a picture for us to appreciate.
Yeah.
So I think I dismissed this archer because I just didn't like. There was nothing to explore here. So I was like,
He's
oh well.
stuck. He doesn't have aqua swimming.
Yeah, and I was like, he's just going to drain me 1 gold per turn that I could otherwise be earning. Might as well just get rid of him. So that probably will be the end for the shocks. For now.
It was interesting enough.
Yeah, I'll probably keep playing the game. I don't think I meet any other factions for now, but once I get boats, that's when the world will really open up. Because, yeah, for now I'm stuck.
You don't put on the resource tile things either, do you? I do.
No, I don't particularly like it. I can see most of them, so...
I just get confused. Like, that's gold. That's pretty obvious. And you did, what, truffles before? Or?
Yeah, truffles.
Okay, so I probably could play without it. I'm just so accustomed to having it.
Yeah, the only time I really need it is when you get, like, coal in jungles and oil and things later on. And you've got all these things already built, so it gets a bit harder to see it all.
Yeah, fair enough. You don't do the city management thing?
No.
I play around with that all the time. I'm really bad.
I'm trying to remember where I settle here.
See, this is where I would be zooming out to get a really good idea. This is why I was complaining about the zoom out the other time we played. Everyone else is like, no, it's fine. I'm like, no way, I can't see enough of the world to make an informed decision. I need to conquest the whole world and make plans.
So I think we should keep playing the guessing game of who are we going to encounter. I'll give you one hint. One of them is from a very famous television show of recent fame. Like over the last couple of years.
Oh, so it's got to be like the Lannisters.
You're close, very close.
Or the Starks.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Eddard Stark of House Stark, or Eddard of House Stark. Ned.
I was going to get stuck after that because I haven't watched a lot of other popular TV shows. I was like, if this is a Breaking Bad reference, I'm screwed.
I swear to God, I tried to get a good one for Dragon Age, and I tried to get a good one for Mass Effect, because I knew you'd played them. I knew you liked those games, but I just couldn't figure it out. Like, I couldn't find one.
Dragon Age, I suppose, is... Yeah, it just has a lot of factions, and...
Yeah.
Over 3 games, trying to pin down the significant houses and then make a whole team out of it without... Yeah.
And
it'd be hard to do them justice.
The ones I did find said they were for Gods and Kings, and I didn't really check them out because I was checking out 60 pages worth of civs at that point, and so I wasn't sure if it was going to be up to date and relevant, like for Brave New World, or balanced.
Yeah. So hopefully this video will go up, and it'll be almost on the eve of Civilization 6 coming out.
Oh yeah, Civ 6, can't wait. We're gonna have a talk about that one, aren't we?
I think so. I think we should. I mean, we're pretty interested in getting it, so it's not just trying to capitalize on the fact that it's coming out. We're actually generally excited to play it. I think we found... Well, I had a picture.
Simba was... Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Simba was the most progressive person, though.
The most progressive line.
Yep.
So we're going to get Civ 6. Obviously we played a fair bit of Civ 5 multi, and the multiplayer is kind of touchy, so we hoping Civ 6 would be a bit more what do you call it? Not compensating.
Functional.
Yeah, functional, a bit more helpful. Excuse me. Anyway, I think we are winding down in terms
Yeah.
of video.
This is definitely
Probably
just
wanna
the end of it. So,
say how hoorays. Yep.
yeah, thanks for joining us on this little adventure, and hopefully I can come up with some fun things. You'll find some more fun nations. So, I don't know, maybe we'll keep playing the guessing game.
Yeah, well, I had no idea what to expect when we were starting. Indonesia, well, you're close. Ah, yes, the rat people. All right, guys.
That's the end. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.